Hey guys, welcome to this episode of From the Pages of WWF Magazine. I am Anthony, this is Collectors Entertainment Network, and this week we're going to take a look at the September 1996 issue of WWF Magazine with the Godwins and Sonny on the cover. But before we get into that, guys, I'd like to ask you, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to have you back. Please comment down below. Let me know your WWF Magazine memories. Also, guys, please share this video with anyone you think may like it as well. And go ahead and give this video a like, because that helps a lot too. Alright, guys, pretty famous cover. The Godwins, I think it's Henry Godwin, I'm not sure, but the Godwins with the slop bucket dumped on Sonny. So, without any further ado, let's get into the pages. Alright, guys, here we go. September 1996. We got Sonny and the Godwins on the cover. Sonny, once so true, I slopped you. And straight-jacketed mankind caught in the line of fire. Alright. Let's open it up. And we got Sonny right there. And we've also got SummerSlam 96 and Tour de Force for Coliseum Video. Looks like I got this issue right there, August 14th, 1996, there on your table of contents. Let's go. Can you guess the superstar? Come on, guys, jump down in the comments below and let me hear your guesses. And, of course, Federation Fanatics, pretty cool. Got a kid there with, looks like some of the Hasbros from back in the day. Awesome stuff. You guys ever in here? Let me know. Alright, questions, comments, and gossip. Looks like you got the Warrior and Mankind. And, of course, 1-900, was that 737 for WWF. The WWF hotline. Don't call it, guys. Alright, this month's Rookies to Legends. Heroes of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We have Harvey Whippleman. And was he a referee at this time? I don't remember him being a referee. You guys jump down, let me know. And, of course, here you go to subscribe to WWF Magazine. Alright, The Bite by Vic Venom. There, of course, is Sonny. She is all over this magazine. And there is some of the tag teams. Looks like Smoking Guns, Body Donnas, and the Godwins in the middle there. Your SummerSlam ad, and also has SummerSlam sweepstakes. Your grand prize is a trip for 4 to a World Wrestling Federation pay-per-view event, and also some 5 first prizes. What do you got? World Wrestling Federation's pay-per-view event subscription at home, refunded by mail. All right, cool. All right, we've got Tales from the Turnbuckle. All you need to know. August SummerSlam deal. Hey, hey, it's the Monkeys. The more, the merrier. And top 5 reasons why the Undertaker sleeps in a casket. They're really pushing that gimmick. And, of course, how to order pay-per-view. And Save My Screen WrestleMania 12. Oh, was there a screensaver back then? I mean, we're getting into the sort of internet, internet life, right? I mean, we've seen the America Online ads here. I'm sure there's probably going to be another one in this one. So they probably had screensavers. All right, Attitude Adjustment tour dates, August and September. Oh, and the little card fell. Here's what the card looks like. And we've got In the Line of Fire, Mankind, special assignment reporter Jim Ross. So maybe Jim Ross is the one conducting the interview. And here is the interview continued. I think that's the first time where you're having someone other than, just a magazine staffer interview. You don't really know who it is. Alright, a little ditty about Skip and Sonny. So there again is Sonny with Skip of the Body Donnas, which was Chris Candido, right? That's his name. And here's some more. And then we've got It's All in the Finish. I wonder if this is about people's finishing moves. I don't know. Yeah, sharpshooter. What else we got? I don't know. Can you see? You guys can see, maybe you can read it, but it's all in the finish. And here, of course, is to subscribe to WWF Magazine, but this is the cardboard one. So on the other side of that is your trading cards. And the debate rages on. I mean, I'm seeing people's finishes. Look, there's Sweet Chin Music. Is that what it's called? Yeah, it is. Sweet Chin Music. Throat kick. He never gets him in the throat. But anyway, yeah, you got the Vader bomb, right? Something like that. And then the sharpshooter. And obviously the tombstone. So I guess it's all about the finishers. All right, what is this? Grass and Straw, the story of the Godwins. Okay, there's Hillbilly Jim, of course. He sort of served as manager, I guess, at this time. And there is personality profile, which means they will be the poster, of course. And there it is, the Godwins in your poster. I remember it's Henry O. Godwin, but who was the other one? You guys jump down, let me know, because I don't remember. Alright, career highlights. And now available at newsstands everywhere. Raw Magazine. I don't think I have that one. I do have a few Raw magazines. Might show them on the channel at some point, but I don't really have a lot. I mean, if I have maybe 4, I don't even know. Alright, so we've got Sunny Days. Slip into something more comfortable. There is a bunch of Sunny merch. There's no catalog in here, but there's at least 2 pages of Sunny merch you can get at this time. Alright, what do we got? Oh, King of the Ring results. The night of the Stone Cold King. Of course, that is the infamous birth of Austin 316 at that King of the Ring. The promo he cuts after winning. There is more. The Undertaker versus Mankind. And, of course, here are your cards. It's Ahmed Johnson. There he is taking on the British Bulldog. And Shawn Michaels. There he is with the Slammy Award. And with, I believe that's the Intercontinental title, because I believe he was IC champ around this time. And there he is with the champ. And there, of course, are the back of the cards. And here are your King of the Ring results continued. Undertaker versus Mankind. What else was going on there? Yeah, there he is with the IC belt, right? And then you've got Warrior versus Jerry the King Lawler. Ahmed Johnson took on Goldust. And what else? We got anything else? No, not on this page. Here, I guess, is the tournament. You've got all your tournament matches. You've got King of the Ring semifinals, Wildman Mark Marrow versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, Jake the Snake versus Vader, and Jake the Snake Roberts versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. How much of this was done in, like in the weeks preceding? Did they have, like all the qualifying matches so they didn't have a full tournament on on the pay-per-view? You've also got the Smoking Guns versus the Godwins for the tag team titles and a free-for-all. What were the free-for-alls? Were they just battle royals? You guys jump down and let me know. Alright, the Superstar line, 1-900-737-4WWF. When you need it really bad, pick up the phone. Alright, 24 hours a day, $1.49 per minute, 7 days a week. In Canada, there's a different number. In the United Kingdom, there's a different number. 8 great options when you call. What are these options? You've got World Wrestling Federation Trivia, Daily Superstar Interview, Federation Adventure Game, Crowing with Cornette, Federation Challenge Game, The Ross Report, French/Canadian Report with Ray Rougeau, and post-match interviews. Alright, guys. Like I've said, I wouldn't call that number now if I were you. I wonder what it is. If it is... are 900 numbers still around? Like, can you actually get something? I don't even know. Alright, WWF SummerSlam 96, Sunday, August 18th, from Gund Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. You've got Shawn Michaels versus Vader. Isn't this the event where Shawn comes off the off the top rope and then lands on his feet and yells at Vader to move because he was supposed to move and he didn't? I think that's it. Alright, You've got Undertaker versus Mankind again. They were just battling every single pay-per-view. Ahmed Johnson versus Owen Hart. Wildman Mark Merrow versus Goldust. And the Smoking Guns versus the Body Donnas versus the Godwins versus the New Rockers. Okay. The New Rockers. Who's the New Rockers? Marty Jannetty and who? You guys tell me. Like, I could see it, but I can't see who that is. I'm sure it says. But jump down in the comments. Let me know. Alright, we've got Jake the Snake Roberts versus Jerry the King Lawler. And we've got Cloudy versus Sonny. Who's Cloudy? Obviously, it was a mock. And it looks like a dude, right? I don't even know. You guys let me know. I don't remember this time too well. Even though I was still buying magazines or had the subscription, I'm not sure. I just wasn't watching it as intensely. And I don't remember that much about it. Alright, some of our biggest fans are already in New York City. Survivor Series coming up. There's the Hitman's sunglasses, because this is the time he takes on Stone Cold for the first time, at least the first time on a televised match. I don't know if they did any, house shows to sort of get used to each other and get in the ring with each other. Alright, Owen Hart, underrated or immature? That is the question. There he is with his Slammy Award. There he is taking on Bret at WrestleMania 10, as well as with Cornette. And there he's putting someone in the sharpshooter. Not exactly sure who that is. Alright, and like we mentioned before, you're going to see a WWF on America Online ad. 15 free hours. Call the 1-800 number. Yep, that's how we got online. We had to pay per hour or per minute, whatever it was. Alright, and World Wrestling Federation's WWF Raw. You bought it, you read it, you loved it. Only one thing left to do: subscribe to it. So here you can subscribe to WWF Raw Magazine. The Informer, barred from the back. Looks like there's the Godwins. Looks like one of the Godwins has on Goldust's wig. So that's interesting. And look, 8 action-packed body slamming posters now available at newsstands everywhere. So was there a new posters magazine? Hadn't done that in a while. Pin them down. Looks like you got questions for the Smoking Guns, Jerry Lawler, Owen Hart, and Marty Jannetty. And, of course, another ad for SummerSlam. Again, it's Shawn Michaels versus Vader in the main event. And this month's Private Eye, a home of love. A champ visits the Ronald McDonald house. Good stuff. Look at that kid wearing what looks like Shawn's hat. And, of course, the WWF Championship. Pretty cool. Alright, Scoop Sullivan, Squared Circle Superhero. Here is this month's issue. And Tear Up the Ring. You've got, looks like some RC cars from Tyco. And the back cover is Always Pin Down Your Thirst. It's sort of it's a Coca-Cola ad with a wrestling theme to it. Alright, guys, that is your September 1996 issue of WWF Magazine with Sonny and the Godwins on the cover. Alright, guys, that was the September 1996 issue of WWF Magazine with the Godwins and Sonny on the cover. Guys, again, I'm going to ask you, please subscribe, please like, please comment, and please share. All those things help the channel so much, and they are so greatly appreciated. Alright, guys, next week we're going to have the October 1996 issue of WWF Magazine with Goldust and Mankind on the cover. So until next time, guys, have a good one.